Good evening, everybody. It's Vivian, and today is Friday. Yes, I know what day it is. If I look a little drained, it's probably because I am. Today uh, was a day I had to go get a treatment, and usually this treatment kind of takes it out of me. And so, if I am no less enthusiastic about talking about this book, but if I don't seem as enthusiastic as before, it's because it just it it drains me a little bit, and I don't want you to think, oh, she's not really into this tonight. Has nothing to do with that. So I hope you guys are doing well and you're staying safe. So last night we talked about shame and kind of went into the difference between shame and guilt. Shame is usually that thing that you're ashamed of a situation in your life, you're ashamed of body part, you're ashamed of clothes, you're ashamed of how you grew up or whatever like that, right? But guilt is mostly you're feeling guilty for something you did or did not do, right? So and that usually can be fixed very easily. Shame tends to get deeper into someone's psyche. So a little bit a longer process, but it can be fixed. Sometimes it takes a little bit deeper counseling or somebody else's help versus just your own mental capacity, but you know it can be overcome. So shame, you can overcome it. All right, so tonight's topic is focus on the ones who love you. And I'm going to read this. I don't have much to say about this because it's a little it's two liner, but I'm going to read that. Some people may not love you. Focus your energy on the ones who do. You'll be a whole lot happier because of it. Very simple, very true. Sometimes, we get caught up in the number of people around us, right? Uh, oh, how many friends do I have? Oh, how many family members can I be around on a continuous basis? And sometimes you don't recognize that sometimes you're focusing your energy on the wrong people. A lot of times people focus their energy on the people that they feel that don't love them, trying to make them love them versus focusing their energy on the people that already do. Um, the thing about focusing on love is that you get what you give. Same thing with love. You get what you put out in life. Even you get what you put out there. And some people will say they love you, but when the going gets tough, the saying, tough gets going, or they get going. Not really the tough gets going, but they get going, right? So, and but then there's those that are there for you no matter what. They may not be there every single day or every single time something happens because it may not be geographically possible, it may not be physically possible, but that person has your back. I'm not very good at sending cards and doing happy birthdays and anniversaries and remembering all that stuff. That's not my forte, I guess you could call it. I my sisters and brothers used to say I could probably start a card collection because I would buy birthday cards. I would buy and happy anniversary cards. I would buy Christmas cards. I would buy all these cards, and I'd even write in them. They never got in the mail. didn't make me love the person any less. It's just that that was just a thing that mailing stuff was just not my thing. I would call them up and say, "Oh yeah, happy birthday," whatever, and they're like, "Well, if you bought me a car, why are you calling me?" It's like it's easier, for me to call you. Besides, I want to hear your voice. Car to me was very impersonal. Sometimes you try to find just the right one, and then you don't. And then you write in it and you try to write some extra stuff in it, and you end up writing a letter, and then you go, wait a minute, I could just call them just as easily, right? So, knowing that somebody loves you unconditionally, regardless of their quirks or whether or not they contact you every single day of the week or whatever, then those are the people you want to focus on. I remember I have a friend. Um, we were friends in high school, and she and I were pretty much inseparable. We just just loved each other. Still do. Haven't seen her in years. I mean, years and years and years and years. But I remember I'm going to say about 10 years ago, I went home to see my mother, and we went to the store. And we walked in the store, and this little boy comes up to me and he says, "Have you seen my mommy?" I said, "No, sweetheart, where is your mommy?" He says, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, who is your mommy?" And so he told me his mother's name, and I almost like screamed, "That's really, really, we need to find her. We need to find her." And when we saw each other, it was like we were never apart. We go for 10, 15-year intervals not seeing each other, but we love each other to the point where that does not matter. Time and distance does not matter because I still love her. She still loves me. And I know that, and, everybody has a different definition of somebody that loves you. But to me, a person that loves you doesn't love you just because you're around every day. They love you no matter what, no matter how far apart you are, no matter how many years go by or months go by that you don't see or talk to each other. You still love and care for each other. Um, I have family members now. I love them. We're I don't hear from them unless they want something. You know, like I used to work for the government and IRS, and I would not hear from certain family members until it was tax time and they had tax questions. That was fine, you know, but they're still my family. I still love them, but we don't talk to each other like that. We don't interact on a daily basis, but we still love each other. And if anything were to go down, I know that they would have my back. And they know, or at least I hope they know, that I would have theirs. So I'm not saying that this is the ideal way to have relationships. It's just what's going on in my life. However your relationships manifest themselves, whether it be family, friends, significant other, husband, wife, whatever, how you love each other is how you love each other. But focus on the people who love you, not those people who you think might and you want to get them to love you. You can't get people to love you, by the way. If they don't love you, they don't love you. Let it go. And just be, you know. Focus on the people that love you and that you love. And there you go. I have friends, other friends, besides the high school friend, um, that will contact me every once in a while. They'll send me a "Hey, how you doing, girl?" message, and we kind of chat a little bit. And then we don't talk for a while, but we love each other and we care about each other. It's just the way we roll. So, or that maybe that's just the way I roll, and they realize that, and they know that about me, but they don't hold it against me. Say, oh well, Vivian's not going to contact me every day. That's just not going to happen. But if I reach out and I need her for something, I know she'll be there for me. They know that about me. So don't hang around people who don't care about you, because it can negatively affect your mood and your life. You know who these people are, and I know if you're having fun with them at the time, you may not want to get rid of them or get them out of your life, but sometimes you just have to let people like that go and remove them from your life, because they're hangers on. They are fair weather friends, and if you ever try to depend on them, they're not going to be there for you. So, again, repeat, focus on the ones that love you and love them back, however that looks for you. Okay, so positivity challenge. I didn't do too much for myself today, except I went to the doctor and I got my treatment. And I've tried very hard today to work on my business, but I realized I was not doing myself or anyone else any favors by doing that, because I couldn't concentrate. The treatment that I get kind of drains me and makes me tired. And so I guess that in that vein, it was something good I did for myself and for potential customers, because I wouldn't have been doing them or myself any favors by trying to work today, because I don't think anything would have been coherent. So I guess that is a positive thing I did for myself today. I took care of me, and didn't worry about what anybody thought about what I was doing for my business or not doing for my business. Because sometimes, even though I preach, don't stop thinking about what other people think. I tend to think about it sometimes. Oh, people going to really think I'm lazy or whatever. And it doesn't matter. It's my business. That's the thing. It's my business. What people think about me or think they know about me is irrelevant. As long as I know it's not true, I'm good. So there was nothing in my love and good stuff folder today, because I didn't really have too many interactions. I did, when I went to get my treatment, the nurse there is a very, very nice lady. And, I had a good conversation with her, but, we were just chatting like as usual. And, she got the vein the first time. This is why I love this woman. Hopefully she never quits. So there's that. So I hope you guys are doing something really great for yourselves, and that you are at least one thing during the day that you're doing just for you, because it's very, very important that you take care of yourself, and that you take care in order to take care of those people that you're focusing on, that you love and that love you. So I apologize profusely for my little, yeah, but it is what it is. I'll be back bubbly tomorrow, I promise. So in the meantime, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and I wish you peace, I wish you love, and I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.